We have exclusive new information this morning in the death of a Louisiana teenager that we first reported on last month. 15-year-old Quawan Charles disappeared October 30th. His body was found a few days later in a sugarcane field about 20 miles from his home. His attorneys for the family say the newly revealed audio implicates Janet Irvin, who was allegedly the last woman seen with him. Those attorneys now calling for her arrest.
Yes, I should have called the cops. I should have went further.
Attorneys for the family of Quawan Charles say this audio, obtained exclusively by CBS This Morning, is Janet Irvin admitting to a private investigator she did not call police right after she realized Quawan ran away from her home. Irvin and her 17-year-old son are allegedly two of the last people to see the 15-year-old alive.
I get off of work at like noon Friday. So we go out to Baldwin. We pick him up.
Surveillance video appears to show Irvin picked Quawan up outside his father's house in Baldwin, Louisiana on October 30th, the same day he was reported missing by his parents. In the audio recordings, Irvin's son tells a private investigator he and Quawan did drugs at Irvin's home.
Does he smoke something or did he kind of...
Yeah, smoke some weed, that was it.
There's enough evidence right now, in our legal opinion, to arrest her for a slew of charges.
Ronald Haley and Chase Trishelle are attorneys for Quawan's family. It was their private investigator who recorded this conversation with Irvin and her son. Haley says when Irvin did not call the police until days after Quawan disappeared, she committed a crime.
She knew something was wrong and did nothing. And the fact that she did nothing, it speaks volumes as to what her involvement was in this case.
On November 3rd, Quawan's body was found in a sugarcane field 30 minutes from his home. The coroner's office says he likely drowned, but according to the family's attorney, the water in the sugarcane field is very shallow. They believe if drugs were in Quawan's system, it contributed to his death.
We think the toxicology report is going to vindicate what we're saying today. Janet Irvin can be charged with delinquency to minors, serving minors drugs.
The local sheriff's office says it did not know about this recording and the information was not shared. Quawan's family's attorneys say the sheriff has agreed to meet and they are hoping to compare notes. We did reach out to Janet Irvin, but she has not responded. You know, when we first covered this story, guys, it was a very difficult one. The parents want answers and they just felt like the police, the sheriff's office isn't doing enough.
Well, I couldn't believe at the beginning of this case that the sheriff's department didn't have the technology to track the cell phone. Just such a basic technology to be able to go in there. And now you hear these recordings. It just seems like there's been so many missteps along the way that I have to imagine the mother does want answers.
Any mother, any father would want answers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.